Hello everybody, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 at Riverbend Springs. I'm TenaciousViking, your farmer and host. We're nearing June 1st, and on June 1st we can hopefully harvest barley. But we've been running this at 120, so I imagine we are a little short of water and hay. The hay is about gone, water's half gone. We were doing okay on the water here, surprisingly enough. Okay, sweet. We'll do that last. But we're going to start with hay because, yeah. Well, there we go. We got a deal almost full here, so we'll just drop this in. Oh, we also have to check on the cattle. I think I cut that too short because I think it might be time to sell some too. We may have to slow stuff down if we're ready to do that. Be all right if it just takes the whole thing, but not quite. Of course. All right, I'm just gonna let's check out the cattle situation. Oh, yep, we got. Oh, those are the ones that 1 month. And why do I only have 2? That's. I suspect that these maybe are. I don't know what happened. These I think are topped out, and so I'm going to sell them. These may or may not be. Those are even a ways away, a ways along. The rest are. I suspect that these. I don't know why we only have 2 calves. That's the problem. I'm going to wait a little bit. I think some of these are started over. I don't know what happened there. These should have all had their calves, and yet I only have 2. So that's weird. Something's not right, and I don't know what it is. So we'll get some water. There we go. I guess I can overload here, huh? Yeah. Don't know how much that it'll take either. Alright, we'll go fill this up and bring it up to the greenhouse when we get a chance. I'm going to have to get all of my tractors freed up though, so I think for harvest. Ooh. Let's see where we're at. Nothing is ripe. Nothing. I don't want stuff to overlap because I've got the month of June to get barley done, and then in July I've got 3 grains to harvest. Hopefully I'm done with barley, so I'll have 2 left. I hope. I'm going to go around this way and get to the... see, that looks ripe to me, but it doesn't show up that way on the map, which concerns me. I keep going this way, but I shouldn't, because I have to go through trees. There we go. Okay. Let's see if this starts on its own now, or... Yep. It's going to take a lot of it, because this one never has the amount enough water. This would be the tomato. That's all it needs, huh? I might just sit there for a bit. Okay. So we're back to cattle. I think I need to sell these. 30%. The only ones in reproduction. Yeah, I'm gonna sell these. All right, let's see if I can find the... And then we're gonna be in the middle of June and I'm selling cattle. There we go. Oh, that means I gotta move the forage wagon. Okay. Oh, wait, let's do this first. Okay. Did I... There. Okay. It was weird. We need these guys. 2, 3, 4, 5. Moved trailer. All right. They should be gone. I just moved them. Do I have to pull away? Well, which ones did I get then? I highlighted the ones I wanted. $29 months. It says I've got them, but it's dumb. I don't understand. All right, well. have much game sound on, do I? A little more. Didn't get too much. We are in June. I'm going to slow time down a bit. In fact, I'm going to slow it down a lot. Whoops. I got that clean. Oh, boy. Early on. Well, I guess second half, technically, so of the episode. So I guess that's not too bad. But it isn't going to bring in much. All right. Those are the 17 months. Those are not the ones that I wanted. That's not the ones I asked for. Or highlighted. I don't have time for this right now. I got harvesting to do. Of course, if I'd have thought of it earlier, I'd done it earlier, but so it's kind of my own fault, but doesn't mean I have to like it. The first time I played Farming Simulator, I was driving all over the place. I did not have the hang of. I use my keyboard. I don't have any fancy steering wheels or anything like that. And yeah, I was all over the place. In fact, I think some of the collab I did with Rick 9G, we were laughing about our poor driving. Now, I want these 5. Okay. Move those to the trailer. Still don't know what happened with that other. Okay, before I bring them in, I gotta get the harvester started. And I'm doing barley, right? I think. Yeah, see, this field isn't even completely ripe. So I gotta wait a little bit. Let me check. Yeah, that's not ripe. So I'm gonna go ahead and speed up time again. And go back to selling. Odd markings there. Really weird. Let's see if I can get another stop sign. Saved it this time. I bet it's gone by the end of the episode. I guess to noon on June, I'm gonna harvest what I can of that barley and see what happens. Oh yeah, we have a stop sign missing there, don't we? I wonder what happened to that. A little bit foggy. I wonder if there's somebody to talk to here. Well, I think there might be, but I don't remember for sure. No, I don't want to buy. I want to sell. All right. Yay, 7,500. Whoop-de-doo. Maybe I should buy. Let's buy 5 of those. I wonder what happens if I go through there. Probably make me buy something. I just need 5 calves every time I go here because I just don't have enough cattle to make this pay. I'm trying to remember how many head of cattle that pen will hold. I don't even know where it says that. Yeah, you got weeds there too, don't you? You spray weeds and it still looks like there's weeds, but the graph says it isn't. So who am I to believe? I know one thing. I can get my mic closer, about a mile away. There we go. That's more like it. Now we can have more intimate conversation about the ins and outs of farming. This says the pen is full. I'm going to be so mad. Oop. Oh, look at the little calves. Boop, 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 boop. Move to husbandry. I'm going to stick to brown Swiss. The others are just kind of weird. So I got some 2 months and some 0 months. Probably try to do those all at once. I get down to one group of 5. So we got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep, 25 and 25. That's it. That's all I can do. These guys go next. There might not be, maybe there wasn't room for any more calves. Maybe that's the problem. maybe what I do is cut back to 4 in a group, and so I have enough room for calves, because otherwise that's costing me a lot of money. Gulp. Yeah, maybe I sell these before they. All right, let's go into the pen and see what we've got here. 40. I'm gonna sell these so I have room for the next batch, which will be 5 from here, because this will bring me actually quite a bit of money. All right. Okay. So these are next. Then these 5, 10, 15, 22. So I have room for 3. I'm not happy about that, but all right. How are we? We still don't have ripeness confirmed, I don't believe. Let's double check. No, we do not. Okay. Not going to go that way because I never did get those trees removed. I mean to do that off camera just so that it's done and out of the way, but I keep forgetting. I get too bogged down trying to hurry things up and get ready to have stuff to do when it's time for an episode, don't you know? Well, my time is up for this episode, so thank you so much for watching. Join me again. Hopefully we'll start harvest next time and be busier than long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs. Welcome, new subscribers. Be kind, and let's get together again.